You heard him.
Drake.
Drake the GOAT.
Drake the GOAT.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Hey. I give y'all a real quick 6ix9ine update. Actually, me and 6ix9ine supposed to link up today. Oh, I gotta text this nigga. Did I text him? Anyway, the update about 6ix9ine is that he's working on music. I ain't gonna lie, I've been mad. I've been giving him a lot of heat, a lot of pressure. I say, by the way, I do think people ain't fair with him. I get it. People are mad that he snitched. People are mad like he's always arrogant. So like, truth be told, people wanted to see him get humbled. A lot of people wanted to see him like they wanted to see him kind of like low key flop. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna be very honest. Like, his album that he dropped wasn't as bad. Like, I heard some people say, "Oh, this is the worst album." Nigga, that was not the worst album ever, nigga. You're tripping. He had a couple joints on there. It could have had more. Like, for a concise album, about 5 of those songs could have went away, and he could have also put about 7 to 8 more songs on there that was really lit. I'll give you that. Not saying it was the perfect album. Not saying it was a classic. I think it could have been a little bit more effort there. 100%. By the way, the song I did with him was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. But I think, in the aftermath of that, I am one of the people, I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. Like, you got to create the best music you've ever created now. And part of him not being on social media is him kind of locking in. He's locking in, not trying to, just kind of go by what the fans, because that's what he does a lot of times. He'll make a song, he'll preview it, fans just love him. So he'll be like, oh, no, we want this song. And then, when it comes out, like, people start trashing or whatever. So now he's working on music. To be honest, it took about a week and a half for him to make his last project, if that. Dummy Boy took about a week to make. He was just waiting on people to send back verses like Young Thug and like Lil Baby and Gunna. This project, I see him taking his time on. He doesn't want to be, like, he does a lot in a day. He doesn't want to be cloud chasing in the morning, then work on music for 2 hours. No, he's like, I'm just doing straight music, focusing on myself. He's getting back in shape. He gained a little bit of weight. Well, he's always skinny to like slightly pudgy. And when he gets slightly pudgy, I think it goes into like his little mental space. So anyway, he's focusing on just working out a bit. Y'all all know the thing that he was like, in the hospital because of hydroxychloroquine. I told y'all that story already. But he's working out a bit, and also he's creating music. And truthfully, that's where he's at now. He's trying to take the challenge of, he has to create the best music possible. And he's definitely going to be back. Like, honestly, I do feel like, but I do think his fans support him a lot. But, if you're a fan of his, you should understand the moment he's going through. It was definitely a little bit of a letdown. Regardless if it was Billboard, regardless of whatever it is, he definitely expected more. But if y'all are fans of him, you should try to uplift him whenever he does come back. And he's taking a slight mental break. Also, truth be told, there's some real other stuff going on, stuff that, he shared with me as a friend and stuff that I will never bring to you guys. And if he ever did want that to be known publicly, he could share that. But there's other reasons as well, which I can't get into. But music-wise, yes. Me and him, we're gonna do content. I'm gonna get him on camera soon. I'm gonna have an interview or I'm thinking maybe a podcast with him talking to you guys. Somebody say he should quit music and do vlogs. That's such an idiotic thing. Like, a vlog. Look at all the vloggers. They're trying to do music. Of what a vlogger makes to what a musician makes is like 1 to like 1,000. Okay. Niggas be doing daily vlogs. Nobody watch your daily vlog after like a week. The thing with music, niggas is still bumping Kiki, Kuda, Gummo. Like, again, this is music that you already made, the work you already did, and you're still getting hundreds of $1,000s for it and you did it years ago. The thing with blogging, shit, even with me doing YouTube, nigga, like, shit, I could easily make 200,000 a month on YouTube. But nigga, it's every day. You just gotta be doing the shit every day. That shit becomes exhausting, especially when you realize you can make money through other ways and not just completely just be like a slave. I feel like YouTube is almost like a slave thing. Like, people are used to new content like that. You almost have to give it all the time, especially like vlogging, current events type shit. So, I felt I was in that space before, but like when I tell an artist to go vlogging, if an artist is vlogging, they're just trying to keep a fan base up. It's not for money. Like, the fuck? 6ix9ine signed a $13 million record deal. You get me? For 2 albums. He did an album in a week and a half. He could do another album in 3 weeks. So just imagine, a month of your time, $13 million. For you to make $13 million on YouTube, if y'all think, nigga, you have to work your fucking ass off every day. And it would be so much fucking work. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody lit on YouTube goes to music. Facts. The YouTube bag is cool. But the YouTube bag, you're a hamster on a wheel. Music is a lot of, that's why publishing and all that shit exists. Trust me, DDG, I love DDG. He makes way more off music than he makes off YouTube. Facts. 100%. 100%. Like, people don't realize. Like, they be like, oh my God, he's dropping vlog. Yeah, he's dropping that to keep his fan base up, my nigga. Like, yeah, of course he makes some money from it, but like, who cares? Look at Bad Baby. She had a little YouTube shit popping off. No, she wants to do music. Look at Queen Naija. She wants to do music. Look at Jake Paul. He wants to do music. Look at these things want to do music. Because you know what? The vlogging shit is cool. YouTube CPMs and all that shit, that shit is bad. And also, after a while, when you get to learn more about just like, entertainment and shit, you want to own shit that makes money for you without you doing anything. And unless you're doing like super documentary, which are like evergreen content for YouTube, like, yeah, some people might go back and go watch my Warren Chirac shit, but like, truth be told, a story I did about Soulja Boy beefing with Quavo like 3-4 years ago, y'all ain't gonna keep watching that. You feel me? So it's like basically you gotta keep at it every day. That's why musicians, they get to make more of their time. They make music, they're gonna appreciate the music over time or later on. It's just way more money. I'm telling you, there's way more money in music than anything that you could think about. I'm telling you right now. That's why music is a cash out for all these niggas who are popular. 100%. Anybody who's kind of lit, they start doing music. Who's my man Flight? Flight's made more money off one song than he probably made off a month of YouTube. Facts. 100%. It's music. The thing is, you see that song, they gonna play it 1,000,000 times. Your vlog, they listen to it twice, and all they do is talk to their friends about it. Also, the ad revenue, when YouTube plays a music video, I could play Money Man and Lil Baby 24. The CPM of that, just because of the contracts that record labels and just musicians have with YouTube, is way more than a vlog, unless you're like Logan Paul and them niggas. You feel me? So it's like, bro, like, you get to realize YouTube, you do it for your audience and your fan base. But truth be told, a lot of people, when it comes to music and shit, play this. I'll tell you this right now. Look at Blue's Clues. I made more money off. Look at the views I got on Blue's Clues for that song. I made more money off that song than, I think it has about like 2.7, maybe 2.7, like million views on my YouTube. Of course, Spotify comes in effect in Apple Music too, so don't get me twisted. But for the next 10 YouTube videos with 2 million views, Blue's Clues made way more than those, all combined. Bro, music makes way more. I'm just telling you that right now. Never compare YouTube niggas to music shit. Facts. Why you think I keep putting out music? You know what I mean? We gotta get another Blues Clues. yo, why do you think I built this room? Yo, Chosen, if y'all be like, yo, why this nigga Chosen keep here? I'm like, Chosen, make a song, nigga. Nigga, stop simping, nigga. Make a fucking song.
Yo, ain't no simping going on. Stop it.
Chosen, yo, can we bring Chosen to court?
If it's court, it's court.
Hold on. Let me just finish up with 6ix9ine thing. So he's doing good. That's my guy. Yeah, I know. That's my homie. He's been very good to me. I try to be also very good to him. Again, me and him, we can still have good discourse, this and third. Of course, me and him, we would have had that conversation. Like, truth be told, like, y'all don't even know. We were almost here. Remember when he was about to do an interview and, everybody popped up like, oh, 6ix9ine tried to interview me this and third. 6 wanted me to do, but like we both talked. I said 6. They want you to confront your haters. They know I'm your homie, bro. Like that's cool. Like we could do this anytime. It's the first time doing interviews since you got out. I'll give you the top 10 haters, and you hit them up and go get an interview from them, okay? And yeah, that's just what that was. So yeah, me and him will do some stuff soon. He will actually, if he comes by today, we might have to somehow jerry get him.
I still think you'd ask him the right questions for real. Like
Yeah,
I
but
don't think you're that on his side that you're not gonna just pressure him into like.
No,
you know
but here's the thing though. It's not, people don't want an interview. This is the thing with 6ix9ine, and like me and him, we had that conversation, right? So when he finally went outside, and we had this conversation like, yo, I said 6, it feels different than when you were in LA and everybody was looking to get you, right? That first time you went to LA. And he said, yo, Ak, you know why? Because at this point, everybody wants to act like they're ignoring what I'm doing until something bad happens. They said, yo, if I'm out here and somebody shot at me, it'll be the most talked about story in hip hop for a month. But if I'm just out here and nobody does nothing, they gonna act like, man, fuck that nigga, man. This bitch ass nigga, man. This nigga got police with him. But if somebody shoot at me, oh shit, we told you, fuck nigga, told you don't come outside. Really? Yeah. And that's true. So it's like, even with the interview or possible like me and him like do some content, they don't want me to just ask the questions. They want a nigga like, you know what I mean, the professional protester I call him. What's that nigga's name? My son. Like huffing and puffing and turning into a super goon, like trying to get mad at him. They want Joe Budden screaming on top of his lungs, but I'm from the streets. You know what I mean? They want that. They want Giddy be like, that's what they want. They don't want somebody just asking the questions. I'm not no street dude. Like, I'm not going to get triggered that much by him saying he told on people, but those people would. Because they're claiming they're represented or they're from a certain element that people want to see the fight. That's the thing, which is very unfortunate, but he understands that. You feel me? Put it like this, play this. You know how viral it went? All right, he went to Nipsey's mural. You know how viral it went? As soon as he went there and he put it 1 foot, he went on one knee and did whatever, you heard 10 shots, even if it was in the air. Bat, 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 bat. And he ran in the car. Viral as fuck. Yeah. You know why? Because niggas don't want to, like, niggas at this point, they only want to see the train wreck. They're looking at it like, all right, you can't. But that's the thing. So he realized it. I even told him, I said, bro, it didn't feel the same when you went to Chicago. He said, you know why? Because they want me to go to Chicago and they want the shootout to happen. That's what they want. It's not going to be mad talked about when nothing keeps happening. And, you know, I tell him, I say, yo, you shouldn't want nothing to happen. Like, nigga, you're really rich and you're living a good life. But that's kind of what, like, if he went to Chicago and as soon as he like had the flowers in his hand, you heard your shots fired and the camera just fell to the ground. Nigga, the amount of, that shit will go so viral. Yo, I think they killed him in Chicago. Oh shit, we told that bitch nigga. Told him Chicago don't play.
That's not what you want to go viral over. There's a lot of better things you
no,
go viral over.
Yeah, but no, he's not trying for that to happen. Yeah. Like me and him talking, he was saying that's the explanation when people say, oh, yo, people don't care no more. No, people care, but at this point, people are they're gonna ignore it until they see the outcome they want. Oh shit, he got slapped. Yes, I told y'all, he can't walk through New York City like that. We slap the fuck out of that nigga, bro. But if you don't get slapped, man, fuck that nigga got 20 cops. We ain't talking about him. You get me? Yeah. But he gets slapped, viral. So that's what I'm saying. He's in an interesting position. Before he got locked up, he was in a position of when he went to LA, if niggas didn't do nothing to him, we looked at the niggas like, yo, y'all supposed to be goons. Y'all said he couldn't come here. He came here. You get me? Yeah. So like it was on the people that were there to do some shit. Now it's like, all right, cool. Number one, we know you're rolling with mad security. Number one, right? Yeah. If nothing happens, you got mad security. And if something happens, told you, nigga. So he's in a very bad situation where like, what you gonna do? Go to places to get shot at? That's not a dope life. Hell out of here. You know what I mean? Hell out of here. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, he's in good spirits. You know, I've told him, you know, rethink everything, come back, re-strategize. This is where the greats always, when people start counting you out, this is where the greats always step up.
Facts.
And I think he's one of the most brilliant marketing minds in this hip hop shit. But this is where he gotta, you know, learn from other people too. Look at Lil Pump. Your Lil Pump is stalled. Lil Pump just dropped a preview to a song that sounded like it was 2017 all over again. Bro, it's definitely not 2017. Those gimmicks are up. Those gimmicks don't even work anymore. Are you gonna evolve? Are you gonna change? Are you gonna come with something new? Are you gonna just like rely on the same old thing that worked before but don't work now? 6ix9ine also got to figure that out too. So we'll see what that is. All right. Somebody said the greats. Hey, the Migos are one of the greats. The Migos definitely came back after Nick. The Migos was like, they were like, people said, oh, they're finished 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah.
And they came back, nigga. If you don't know the history of the Migos, and if you don't think the Migos are great, like, we probably can't even have this discussion. But still, they did that. Real talk. Right? A Drake album update. From what I'm hearing, man, I'm hearing it's a November release. But truth be told, I don't want to. I felt like I didn't announce. Well, I told you what I heard. It wasn't an announcement, and that wasn't true. Remember, I said that he may have released the album in August, and if it wasn't going to be August, it was going to be either late September or October. The August thing matched with the Grammy deadline, also with the Billboard new rules changing. But Drake is not one of the people who really even do merch anyway, so why would he care? But I know everybody in the beginning of September was really weary. Like, label niggas would hit me and said, yo, like, they're on the phone every day with Republic and everybody else to say whenever, because they're all under the umbrella of UMG. If Drake's about to drop, give us a heads up that we can move our artists out of there. Everybody wants number one. Everybody wants to drop when there's not much shit dropping. Like, for example, this last Thursday, this is why something might be happening soon too, because this last Thursday, nobody dropped. So if y'all know Drake's about to drop, y'all want to get every release date that he's not on before he gets out. Nobody was on this one. So we'll see where he drops. Do I think he's dropping next week? I would say no. Do I think he will be dropping before the end of November? Yes. Do I think that he needs to drop another single or he could just roll out as is? I think another song the same week as the album. Another song that's solo, but it's a bona fide hit. If you would ask me, the best rollout would be something that would give people that, remember that fever that we had for like God's Plan? It would be something like that. But again, I don't know. Drake is a very interesting person when it comes to rollout. There's a lot of options. He has his shit with Nike. He has all other things that he's like, working with or companies that he could possibly, because honestly, I thought this Laugh Now Cry Later shit was a Nike commercial. Done in the Nike factory, only had Nike athletes. There was Nike all over the shit. He's dissing Gap in there. Come on now. This might as well be a commercial. We'll see how the rest of that manifests. I'll tell you one thing about his label situation. Drake did confirm to me that through renegotiation, when his music is dropped, it's one of the imprints that will now be on it. Not only Republic, OVO Sound will be on it. So his own label. And I'll kind of give you an explanation of what I believe that means. Say he didn't own his masters for Take Care, or like nothing was the same. He's gotten to the point where like he's negotiated that at least maybe, if you ask me, maybe he owns all of his masters. I would think that's highly unlikely given, probably some of the budgets and bags that he's probably getting. But, you never know. He might. But he definitely owns some of the masters, probably half of it or something like that for his upcoming projects. And those masters are now represented with OVO. You get me? So it's not only just dropped on Republic. He owns some of his masters. And again, this is a long process. Taylor Swift took years to like later say, yo, what about my old shit? I want the masters to it. Drake doesn't speak too much on it. I've asked him questions about stuff like that. Of course, he's not gonna tell me, "Oh, Ak, I just signed this big ass deal and this is the new stipulation." But like he gave me like a couple of important tidbits and saying, "Yo, Ak, from here on out, all my releases you'll see OVO on it. It won't just be Republic," which means he owns a percentage, if not a large or the majority percentage of his masters. Doesn't mean he owns the percentage. Doesn't mean he owns all of his masters for all his catalog. But clearly, he was in a space while renegotiating to negotiate that. And shit, you never know. Maybe he could negotiate the return of his masters from other projects, but that is to come. Okay. What do I think about people using TikTok to come up with music? I think it's brilliant. Although I will say, nigga, TikTok is like industry plan shit, man. Trust me, I know. You, um, Going viral on TikTok is not even. Viral is supposed to be like kind of like almost like luck. Like, oh, the stars aligned. Nigga, TikTok could blow something up. You know what I mean? You could pay people for something to blow up on TikTok. So when you see that's the case, and now you have people who are outsourcing, we're not outsourcing, but like you're crowdsourcing dance challenges and shit like that. Come on now, like it's a win-win. You could pay like it's not oh it might go viral. I'm paying for this to go viral. Then you're gonna have fans who are gonna make up dances free of charge for your song, which is added promotion. You could take that dance, bring it to YouTube in a music video or bring it to Instagram. It's very crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. When do I think 6ix9ine is dropping a song? I don't know, but he told me he hasn't played it for me. He said, I got the shit, bro. He said, you got a really. Actually, he just tried to call me. He just tried to call me. I'll mute. I gotta make sure I'm muted. Hold on. I'll play out a song. I'll mute up and see what y'all. I'll play some Kendrick. Now, Backseat Freestyle's fire.